2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the second round of the Players' Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who's currently in 10th place. Let's see if there's some birdies out there, maybe get a couple of breaks and move up toward the top. Let's get down to the first hole. He really got behind that one. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
This is looking around 115 yards out. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening hole.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This from about 230 yards away. This is the third. Setting up in the greenside rough. Oh, that was so close. Needs this putt to save par. That was close. All right, that one is behind us. The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh. 5 feet remains. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
This is looking really nice off the tee. This shot from about 110 yards away. This one's going right there. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. Now this putt for birdie. A good result there, as he is now 7 under par.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. Currently 8 under overall. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Great shot. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And now this to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 8 shots back after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
This tee shot is looking good so far. I think he likes the looks of this one. That's another green and reg.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he moves to 9 under par. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Sometimes you've got a red light, a yellow light, or a green light. That was a yellow light. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
He's got this one going down the hill and moving to the left. Let's see how he deals with it.
I like the looks of this. This has got a chance. Looking great. And it goes in.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. teeing off here at the 9th. That was such a pure swing. Wow, that was launched. What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and 2.
Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. Oh, I thought that was going down. This putt to move into a tie for 4th. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We start the back 9 with a par 4. Wow, what a swing. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. A 13-footer here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Put a circle on the scorecard. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This is his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Let's come off the blade beautifully. Come on. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. And that's a bogey, unfortunately. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 12th. A new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. A birdie putt awaits. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 5 strokes behind. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And that's 8 birdies today, sitting at 12 under par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This appears to be a safe shot. Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. 8 feet left to the cup. That one just rolls by. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
What a putt this would be to get to 14 under. Good looking stroke right here. From that distance, that's a really solid job. That one drops. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is a 9-iron on the way. Oh, what a shot here at 17. The fans love it. And now a birdie putt coming up.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Out to the 18th tee.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. He finishes with birdie on 18. So that will do it for today as we take a last look at the leaderboard, our featured player in a share of 5th place. We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.